Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena, and we're watching ninth episode of The
second one
Wire.
today.
Yeah.
Because we just watched the 8th one. Do we have to watch this one? We don't, because this is...
What do you mean?
This is already for next week, you know what I mean? We have 3 episodes to post this week, and we're filming for next week. Doesn't matter. But I want to watch it, so we're gonna watch it.
Exactly. I saw that this episode is called
Game Day.
Game Day.
It's the game.
Sounds promising, you know?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's gonna be even
Omar
more...
versus Avon.
It's not gonna end today.
No.
I mean, we're still at
Game Day,
9.
we're starting. It's like playoffs, you know what I mean? You have to win 3, 4 to win the whole thing.
I mean, how many? It's 2.1 then for Omar.
2-1?
Yeah.
How does he get 2-1?
First is stash, then he lost a guy,
okay,
his boyfriend, and then he killed
Stinkum.
Yeah,
but I'm going by killings technically, because Avon killed 2.
Did he?
Well, the first one,
but
there were 3 of them who stole the stash.
Yeah.
Then he killed 1, and then he killed the second, and now Omar killed 1, but he's on his tail. You know what I mean?
I don't think it goes like that. You know
our imaginary system of awarding points.
I would not, because then Omar can never win, because Omar had 2 guys. Avon has 200. You know?
Oh, no, that's what I mean. Avon is never gonna win. He's never gonna get any more points.
Because I thought if you're playing game, then it's by points. You know, he stole the stash. But they burned his house and car.
I feel that's even.
That's a point. They found out his interest.
Do we point it? Anyway, Omar, what we saw of him last episode was that he is looking at Orlando's. He is looking at the bar that Avon owns. And so that is, it's a good place to find Avon at. We know he takes the back exit, and we know that he gets into the car, and they're very careful about it all. But I think it could be interesting. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna figure out. Again, nothing is ending in this episode, but we might just start something. We might freak Avon a bit, because imagine you just hear the Omar whistle.
That was terrifying.
That
counts a point. That counts another point. You know,
if I'm gonna count points like that, Omar has already won. All the things that
for example,
he said you best come at the if you come at the king, you best not miss 2 points.
Yeah, that's 2 points. 3 honestly. But also, let's say Omar, do you like the way he dresses?
I like everything about him.
Because the thing is, in my opinion, let's say Avon and Stringer and the rest of the guys, they're very stylish, you know?
Yeah.
They're very well dressed.
Yeah.
And yes, here comes Omar. He's much more badass, if you ask me.
Yeah. I am with you. Omar is more badass because he is coming at you 1.
Yeah.
And you sent out all your little minions.
But that's the thing, sometimes all you need is just yourself.
If you're Avon, not. This is the worst intro we could possibly give you. What are we even talking about?
I mean, I don't think it, because in every intro we just
recap
and just say everything we said in the previous one.
Yeah, and that's even fresher because we just said it.
I really don't think we should repeat the whole thing. It was 40 minutes long.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But that's what I'm expecting from this episode. Yeah, I'm expecting Omar doing something. And I'm expecting, everything else to go the way that it was going. I mean, Stinkum is now dead and everything, and so things are happening. I don't know what's gonna be happening with the bird trial and everything. We have to figure that out. But we all those storylines are gonna continue. But I feel maybe because it is called Game Day, I expect
I think so as well.
The Omar and Avon part.
Not
necessarily them to meet or anything like that, but just maybe to see the glimpse at the beginning of it.
Maybe even a meeting. I'm joking.
I feel that would be too far.
Yeah, but I thought
maybe we found out also more about Stringer in this episode, because in the previous one we had a bit more.
Because I would just I would like that as well. But I would just like Avon to be in a dangerous situation for to realize that he is not untouchable.
Yeah. I would like to see him a bit panicked.
But me too. But maybe actually that's gonna happen when he dies. Realization that he is not untouchable. You know. Mm-hmm. But maybe we're gonna have something before that.
I'm sure that's gonna be some type of foreshadowing for his character when he was talking to Dee, next to the bedside of his brother who got shot and now is in this place. And, you know, he said, like, he scares me and, like, all you gotta do is be a little too slow and a little too late or something. Maybe he's gonna be a little too slow and a little
That's
too
how
late.
he's gonna die.
Yeah.
But maybe none
Maybe
of
he
that.
doesn't even fucking die. Maybe he just ends up the exact place where his brother is at. Maybe he gets shot and, like, doesn't die. You know what I mean? Because, like, he said, that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he gets, you know?
Maybe. I just have a feeling if Omar shoots, he shoots precisely.
Well, yeah, but, like, you hit him in the head, like, they could
Yeah,
still...
yeah.
Yeah, you can still survive, but, like, your brain is hit. So, like, that's why I think his brother did get hit somewhere there because, like, he had to go to that place.
Yeah.
So maybe that was foreshadowing for everything.
I mean, definitely.
But
it's just like I don't know if
I
it's
just
gonna
don't
end
think
up
it's gonna
there.
happening anytime soon, actually.
Really?
Well, I feel like maybe at the end of the season he scares him or something. I don't think we're getting Avon.
I still think at the end of the season that we're getting him. I mean, Omar's getting him.
I would like that. I would like to see that. It doesn't have
to be. It's just to me that like I think we need to that's one Stringer storyline is gonna catapult.
Yeah, sure.
Start being very important. And I don't see what's gonna be such a big deal about Avon to prolong it for 3 seasons, you know?
Well, me neither. Unless they start giving us more about him, and then like I'm gonna change my mind.
I mean,
but like
but like I'm just going with what I think right now. Yeah. Maybe even in this episode, I'm gonna change my mind.
I mean, maybe they give us more of Omar now. Avon.
Maybe in this episode, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be very important till the end. It's just like at this point. I think still just because Omar has a bounty on his head for 10K, you know, like so just in this moment I think he dies by the end of the season. But we'll see.
Actually, that's the play. Let's play.
Let's see.
Game day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a metaphor, you know,
I know,
well. Like it's game day and they are playing a game. And we were talking about it being playoffs. Everything fits.
You junior college now, but you going to bigger places if you can make that grade, so Missouri, Kansas, they all want this cat. Okay, so we're in the mix too now, you know what I'm talking about? I'm sick and tired of losing these East Side bitches every year. Been 3 years running now, man. It's fucking with my morale, for real.
So they're gonna take him to their drug game?
Omar?
And not to, like...
Yeah, what you need to win, man? This city ain't that big. You know what that nigga do when you hold up somewhere? He peeled off 1 or 2 packages, rolling around the new neighborhood, giving away free vibes and shit. Oh yeah, on some real Robin Hood type shit. If we try and get at him, we're gonna have 2 dozen niggas saying that we're on our way. If you want us to hunt that nigga, we gonna hunt. But smart play, I think we call a truce. The show put this thing on hold for a second.
I was saying he's only one.
And when he do, gonna pop up his head, boom. Got it. Yo, what motherfuckers gonna be saying while we waiting? Kid's everything I said he was, huh? Yeah, he's straight.
Kid, do not.
I don't know what we're gonna do without him next year. How come you're his son? A lot of schools looking at me. I'm listening.
Go with the school.
10 large though, that ain't bad, right? Nah, it ain't.
It would be so funny if the episode's about this game, you know?
About basketball, yeah.
Basketball. And we hear like, oh, and Avon head to head.
But I love, like, he is going around giving out free drugs, basically. And so, like, everyone is gonna be definitely protecting him if they come at him.
That's how he earns their trust.
Herc, maybe we
So
won.
what you do for money? Can't live without it, right? You still fucked up behind that stick up, man. Shit ain't on you. It ain't on me neither.
I just don't want to play. I just don't want to play no more. Alright? I was thinking about going to school. Over at Edmondson. Barksdale let me back in at the end of the semester.
What grade?
9.
He's 9th grade.
9th. Shit, you how old?
15.
16. Damn, man, you supposed to be a junior by now.
He wants to go back to school. That's a death sentence.
Yeah. Yo, I said I don't want to play.
I heard you.
Yo, I said I don't want to play.
And you ain't gotta do nothing. I heard you. Look here, man. You a smart little motherfucker. You start back up at Emerson, you likely to finish up at Harvard or some shit like that. Believe me. You got a good heart in there, too. Not like the rest of these niggas.
What's up with Wallace?
Nothing. Nothing. It's all good. Just leave him be.
God. Reggie
Well,
Bodie says something.
Yeah. I really like these. I just really like the.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm tired of not having a phone up in this joint.
It's a brave new world for you boys.
What are you giving them? Hi.
I can't believe you boys still in business, man.
Testers coming in 5.
Hey, Bob, what's the new package?
Yellow tops. Shit is the bomb.
The man who wants to get high, and then he wants to get clean.
He's doing good, too.
I told y'all that shit was bullshit, man. The meetings can just fuck.
Tell the man sounded strong, you know?
This boy beat me down, man.
Hey, yo. This right here is yellow tops. It ain't right, so remember where I caught this blast. Tell you, clean ass trench. You catch one?
I didn't even sweat for one.
I got 2 unique.
He was a neighbor. Sam Morris.
What's the one day, man? Wasn't even that.
Stood up, though.
So why you down at the testing line if you ain't chasing?
Trying to get my little nephew off the corner. His mama sent him up to Cumberland, you know. Try to keep him clean at my grandma's. He ain't anywhere near his bottom. Got to see that bottom coming up at him. Hard, too, because he's young, 24. Most people don't get tired till they're 35, 40. How old are you?
Young and hot. First thing is we need the names of all front companies. Limited partnerships, LLCs, and all that mess.
Okay.
Limited liability corporations. Start with the nightclub, which Barksdale owns. Look up Orlando's. By address, you match it. You see it's owned by who?
Preston Street?
Corporate Charter Office.
Corporate who?
We have the paperwork on every corporation and LLC licensed to do business in the state. You look up D&B Enterprises on the computer. You're going to get a little reel of microfilm. Pull the corporate charter papers that way. Write down every name you see. Corporate officers, shareholders, and more importantly, the resident agent on the filing, who is usually a lawyer. While they use front names, as corporate officers, they'll usually use the same lawyer to do the charter filing. Find that agent's name, run it through the computer.
We already saw some of their lawyers, didn't we? I feel like.
And that way we find other front companies. Look up any properties that you can connect to Barksdale. How do you know it connects to Barksdale, right? For one thing, you work off what Chris gets you from the corporate charter documents. Whatever companies he links to Barksdale or people connected to Barksdale, you look for those companies in the city land records. Huh? In this country, somebody's name has got to be on a piece of paper. A cousin, a girlfriend, a grandmother, a lieutenant you can trust. Somebody's name is on a piece of paper. And here's the rub. You follow drugs, you get drug addicts and drug dealers. But you start to follow the money, and you don't know where the fuck it's gonna take you.
We're running around on this. What are you gonna do?
I just did my job. I told you what you're gonna do.
Yeah, let me get the campaign financial reports for Western districts, and actually any citywide race.
You want quarterly reports or individual donor lists?
Oh, please.
It'll be a couple 100 pages.
Really? I'll take all of it.
We ain't got shit.
I thought like maybe they really didn't have anything. I thought like maybe they were testing it,
Just pull this out of your truck.
because like they think someone is like looking in.
So you don't mind if we just take it off your hands?
Do what you feel. You pretending to take money up out this truck. I ain't even know it's there.
Bobs, what are you doing, Bobs?
Who's that?
Oh, he's seeing where the stash is. Bobs, that's very dangerous.
That is very dangerous. Do you see him?
No, I don't think so.
It looked like somebody pointed him.
Bob.
As I wake up in the morning and get out of my bed, I'm thinking about the people I grew up with. Long dead, the brothers I grew up with. Locked up, freestyling off the top of my head, you know it's swell. Betty LaBelle, I like her, but Regina Bell is better.
Oh, I thought it was going up.
In the last second.
Oh my god!
The last second.
Who the fuck did they get?
They got from man. somebody just in the wrong place, probably at the wrong time. Bobs.
That's your wish, Bubs.
Oh yeah.
God, addiction is.
You should have seen the one that got away.
There's a very like that the reason how he's gonna escape it because like his friend is gonna die, you know.
I think he is gonna overdose, and maybe that's gonna be the wake up call.
That's sad.
Like, yeah, I know. I just hope for a wake up call.
Yeah, because to me it doesn't seem like his friend is gonna get the wake up call anytime soon. It seems like he's younger, 20 years from us. Not really, you know, but like a lot younger.
This ain't shit. Nah, neither. It's fucking Arm and Hammer. Just been firing bacon sort of. It's alright, man. I just come with another plan. I did one right up.
Carl, you go to a restaurant and say the waitress gives you good, decent service. How much do you tip?
How much do I tip?
I was like
Amazing.
thinking, how do they not take money?
For good service. Don't you think we big would tip?
You'd be a clever motherfucker if there wasn't a wiretap running.
What do you mean?
Say we turn in 20, and then this afternoon the bosses are listening to the wiretap and they hear we took 30 out of that car. Didn't think of that, did you?
Yeah, we're finding a lot of stuff on the west side of downtown.
Smarter.
It might be is over by that Howard Street corridor.
What kind of property?
Low rent commercials, a lot of vacants.
Fuck is Avon Barksdale one with a string of empty storefronts?
This feels premature.
What does? Chasing the bastards?
We're not close to putting charges to the man. That should be the priority.
We put a charge to Avon Barksdale. The deputy shuts us down, tells us to go home.
You want the money side of this case. It's now or never, Lieutenant.
Good for you, chase the money. It's not gonna work out well, but
Maybe 20 or 30.
$1 for donuts.
I don't know. Ah.
You know, we're supposed to turn off the tap. It's non-pertinent. Hey, fuck no, this is too good.
Oh, Daddy, yeah.
I don't pay for them?
There's no way I'm transcribing this stuff.
So you gonna come past here?
Tomorrow, yeah. But I need to go past Argyle Street tonight and check in with Wallace. He off the hook since we helped the tower crew get that stick, boy. I'm telling you.
Don't touch him. Don't go after him. Don't ask him anything.
I want to be like that.
I will never forgive you.
Literally.
Wallace?
Boy, scaring me with his shit.
Alright, will you holler at me later?
I will never forgive you.
Pertinent now, right?
What is if you're gonna explain why we're still on the line after
I
10
will
minutes
never
jerking off?
forgive them.
You gotta justify that.
If they bring him in and want to talk to him, if he's speed, they're gonna get him killed. They're gonna get him killed. And now he said he wants to go to school. I'm telling you, he said he wants to go to school. That's a death sentence. With the
Look
fucking
at
shotgun.
him. Look at him. Look at how he's dressed.
The fucking power he holds. He walks in, everyone runs off.
I'm shocked.
But like, boy, watch your back.
Come on now, by the ears of your chin chin chin.
You best scroll out. We up in here with the Mac tank.
Oh, I think's not, Terrell. I think's not. Yo, might need to think this through and stop wasting my time. Cause Omar will come back tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. And I will put a bullet in all y'all behind what happened right now. You heard?
I'm opening that door.
I'm not breathing.
The door is opening.
Fair enough.
I'm shocked. What just happened?
Miss, we need to talk.
Oh yeah.
It's a downtown.
This way.
Leave him alone.
He's buying.
God, he said that he wants out, and now police is gonna come after him. Of course they're gonna make the most tragic scenario. Of course they're gonna make him want to get out before they kill him. He doesn't even need to talk. He's not gonna even talk, but like they're gonna kill him.
That means
Like, they're definitely gonna use this because, like,
Yeah.
they heard that he feels
Yeah.
bad about it, and like, you can't speak to minors
Where's everybody at?
without the presence of a family member or an attorney, can you?
Something ain't right. Come on, let's take a ride. We can use the lieutenant's office.
Are you just like walking people around this place, like while everything is pinned to the wall? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this does not seem like the smartest thing to do,
Yeah.
though.
Hopefully they hid it. Or did you see it?
I mean, I didn't see it, but
Hopefully they hid it.
I'm gonna
Maybe they didn't need a reason to hide it from Omar, just...
That's like your sister.
Oh, what's up, Tasha? You got too pretty, girl.
Go inside, Tosh.
Thinking about getting clean. Yeah. Just thinking, you know, I ain't got no other place to go. Maybe that's wrong, right? That ain't right, right? Sorry.
Wait. Back door only. There's an old sofa in the basement and I'll throw you down some blankets. You try to come up those stairs and I'ma call the police on you. I swear I will.
God, I always feel sorry for the family members as well.
Like, of course you wanna help, but like, I'm sure she helped, and
God knows how many
and
times.
he was lying,
knows.
certainly, and like, she has a child, like, what is
game?
happening? Oh, quite literal game day.
Yeah, I think it's how...
Oh, they bought a basketball player.
Yo, who's playing who? What's against these? Baltimore? Project, man. Bragging rights to project.
How long you been working at Orlando's? 4 or 5 months. You like it? Pays the rent. Some of the girls in there, they're into drugs and whatnot. Some of them turn tricks in the rooms upstairs, but I mostly just stay at the bar.
You know, Miss Ennis, it's a rare thing when we have somebody to come on downtown with us and we don't have a charge in them. We don't tell them what we're going to talk about.
I was wondering why
And
she
they
didn't
come
come.
on without
Like, she didn't
complaining.
have
That
to.
hardly ever happens.
Really? If ever. You know a girl named Keisha Michael? She dances.
Oh, they found her
How's
body.
she doing?
All right, I guess.
Will you excuse us a moment?
So what do you think?
I think she's a sweetheart. I think if we push her hard, she'll tumble. You want to show the pictures?
I want to do better than that.
What are we gonna do?
What is better than that?
I feel like they're gonna be into
Yeah,
the game.
I feel
I
like...
feel like they're gonna forget why they're here.
Yeah, I feel like as well. I feel like they're gonna join out this game. They get easily distracted.
Does the coach?
They're literally looking at Avon right now. Did they even realize?
Hey, yo, what's up, Playboy? How come you wearing that suit, man? For real? It's 85 fucking degrees out here and you trying to be like Pat Riley. Man, look the part, be the part, motherfucker. Nigga, please, you walking around with a fake fucking clipboard. You can't even read a playbook. Be for real. You bunch of bitches.
Oh man, they're fucking looking at Avon.
Literally,
Literally,
they're
local
he's screaming,
sitting
he's
next to
talking
Stringer.
now. They even know his face.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, like, even
There's
if they
nothing-
see him, what are they gonna do? But
I don't know.
We on a break. And we on a break too. What's up with this game?
Nah, just something we do every year, you know. East side versus west side niggas. We was
This
gonna
is
throw a
funny.
big ass party up at Drew Hill next week. Who's favorite? East side won the last 2 years. My boys.
West.
Of northern.
No. I'm like, oh, they're showing her the literal body. That's worse than the picture. Oh, that's fucking cruel.
In a dumpster.
Rolled up in a rug.
She overdosed and whoever was with her didn't do shit but rode her.
Honestly, this can turn her.
Because that's how they do.
Positive for semen in vaginal, anal, and oral cavities. 3 different blood types.
Let me tell you, I would be such a fucking snitch.
No.
Threw away.
The only reason we knew...
Could not wait to speak. Give me a clipboard. I will write everything down.
It's because we've been keeping an eye on the people who run Orlando's for some time now.
They use people, and when they throw them away, you find a way to say it ain't on them. Lying motherfucker. He said they took her to a hospital.
I know. D goes down. And I mean,
especially now.
yeah.
I mean, I know.
What makes you think that?
Oh yeah, he don't know. They don't know.
Yeah.
No, there is a picture.
I mean, they had it from the wrestling thing, but like...
But he looks like himself on that picture.
Yeah, I think so as well. But like, also if I was not looking at the picture exactly at the same time, I wouldn't know what's happening.
Streetball game up at Cloverdale. We should follow him. Why?
What do you mean why?
You're gonna touch drugs or money anywhere you can see him with them.
In narcotics, we follow guys.
Let's fucking follow Avon. What is wrong with you, it's Avon? Like, sure, he is
Why
not
do you
gonna touch
look bored?
anything, but like, let's just see where he
It's
goes.
something like that. I would be running.
We've been on this guy 3 months. Don't you want to get a look at him?
No Avon Barksdale if I fell over him in the street. Thing is, I don't need to. I get him by voice alone and we don't get it.
I got a proposition for you. Okay. Double down. Let's get this wager clean 6 figures.
You sure? I don't give a fuck, baby. It's your money. You can waste it if you want. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the secret weapon. They didn't use him. And now he brought the wager up.
Lieutenant, I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Look at the person next to Stringer Bell. I feel like that would be a good indicator. Like, start there at least. Push the camera a bit. He's literally fucking wearing red, you know what I mean? He's wearing red. Yeah. And he is fucking next to Stringer Bell, you know what I mean?
Got him marked on the sideline, red shirt, white visor. I think he's coaching or something.
Who this fucking midget, yo? Midget out here, big.
How can you put that down when Cinder wasn't on the roof?
I was going to say. I was literally going to say, do you have eyes on him? But they don't.
I would never be the ref here. You're gonna get killed.
The ball was foul. Clear. Straight up. How you gonna call that?
Look, you want? I can put time back on the clock, replay it.
You talking about a duel? Are you talking about a fucking duel? That's not how the game is played. You can't do that. Fuck, believe this shit, nigga. Talking about doing it again.
Look, I don't want any trouble, Cap. Ain't gonna be no trouble over no ball.
Why don't you stand up for your fucking self, you pussy? You can't just let any old motherfucking nigga get in your face. You understand?
We cool?
Yeah, we cool, baby. You tell your people to come on up here to the park Saturday at noon. Of course, you come on the west side again, baby. Without a ball, and light your ass up.
Love that he lost.
D'Angelo, huh?
You know him?
At this point, it feels like I do.
God, if she ends up dead.
Please don't.
Literally.
He seemed like he was.
She's also the type of people that get killed. But
Everybody
like,
in this show.
You do, but not just yet. We need your help.
He's getting into a Black Ford excursion.
Copy that.
the plates
Literally, this is more than they have
ever had.
Ever had. They have had one picture.
Oh my god, the
of a
camera
guy.
going all the way to them.
1171, I got him. Looks like he's going east on Alabama.
Another reason why I could not be a police officer, I don't know street names. I lived in the same city for 26 years of my life. If you ask me what the street is called, I don't fucking know.
What can they get now?
I think they're just watching, they can get absolutely nothing.
He's just sitting there.
Is he gonna notice that? What, like...
Does he know?
I don't know, it seems like something... Maybe drunk paranoid.
Alright, hold your positions. I'll take a look.
Why does it seem like dangerous?
Yeah.
This like seems like...
Is that him? Or that's us? That's us. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Seemed like he noticed.
I mean,
yeah.
of course he'll notice.
This guy's good. We threw everything we had in him.
Well, you know what they say, stupid criminals make stupid cops. I'm proud to be chasing this guy.
We got forefront companies so far, buying up all kinds of shit. A club.
Jimmy Tim was right.
a whole lot of real estate on the west side of downtown by that Howard Street corridor. Shop fronts and warehouses. Barksdale's name on it?
Fronts mostly. Relatives, son. The point is, he's had the projects for more than a year now, and it's a money factory. We bought Weebay coming out the other day with 22,000. And the boys talking on the wire were saying that it wasn't that much of a loss.
22.
22.
And that's just from one morning. You take out 20% for running expenses and spillage, and you are still clearing $1 million a month.
God.
So where's it all go?
He shows no flash. Just front companies and the property. And political contributions. 75,000 last month alone. All from his front companies or their listed offices. And that's just at a quick glance. I'm just totaling up the legal contributions. Now, I know you don't want to hear this, Lieutenant, but the money is real and it's everywhere. And more than the drugs, it's the money that matters.
Yeah. And we can't do anything about it.
That's what you think?
I don't look like trash to you.
Baby, this ain't about what you do.
I don't look like something you could roll up in a rug and throw in the trash.
Okay. Teddy, you paged us. We were almost home.
Sit.
22,000. Where's the 8?
But like, why would they do it? They literally.
We got hit by 22. 22? That's all. Alright.
Okay. Is that not 22? Is there?
But like they.
I got towers 2, 3, 5, and 6. And another one labeled P for the pit. Where's 1 and 4? It's on the wire. We took them for 22. You shitheads turned in 15. Where's the rest?
Lieutenant, we ain't got.
You have to roll call tomorrow to crawl back to whatever.
How is it even possible? They talked about it.
Yeah, but like people are that dumb, you know.
I can't believe that somebody is that dumb because they literally talked about it. They have it on fire.
Well, what are you gonna do? Get fired? They don't fire them for worse things. I would rather they steal every time than do what they do.
But like,
usually.
it's not like they.
I'll not tell you about it.
What?
Okay, makes sense.
Who took it?
Maybe it was somewhere else, not in the bag. Maybe I don't know. No, he said that he took. I don't know. Okay, because that would be done.
Who could take it? Someone from the office then, who was counting.
This some of Avon shit.
What?
You got Avon Barksdale chasing your ass all around town, and you still find time to take this shit. How much you asking?
Oh, we free.
Free.
He's gonna take him down.
He's literally gonna destroy him.
Proposition.
He's taking out the entire operation.
Proposition is you get 4 G-packs for free. To give me some better idea on how I can reach Avon.
How to contact him?
You always had a game, right?
What makes you think I just ain't gonna take this shit off your hands and throw your ass up out of here?
Come on, man. Avon goes down, the prices be open market again, right?
Avon is 100 large to me on a bet. Then you bring me some of his shit so that I can put your predatory self on his ass.
Yes.
Not his day, is it?
Oh my god, if he calls him by the end of the episode.
That'd be so good. That's what I want.
Who could take it? He didn't lose it in the car, you know what I mean? Did they? They did. What?
Think Daniels will believe it?
Huh.
Would you?
No.
Is Omar in front? Yeah,
It is, okay.
It is. If he could just walk in.
Imagine if he just walked
could,
in
and then episode ends.
Video like this.
And then the episode ends.
He's gonna walk in. No, his page is to
walking
get out.
We basically need an emergency call.
Oh, why wouldn't he just die now? But like, I don't think he will. Oh my god. How is he calling him?
I feel like he's just gonna torture him a bit. Just make him scared.
Maybe scared.
Because like it's worse to anticipate it, you know?
Fuck.
Okay, he just wants to see him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he just gonna walk past? He just wants to see him. What's about to happen?
Hey, cheese fries, baby. I got you some.
No! Okay, it's fine. It's a shoulder. It's a shoulder.
Hey, Vaughn, stay down, man. I got you covered.
Aww.
That's why he's not gonna manage. He didn't manage.
Oh, I like it. Be scared. Be scared. I like this.
Love this.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God I didn't look like a finger.
Yeah, nice.
Oh my God.
I think we should get used to this. Omar showing up in these two scenes, and again, stealing the episode.
Stealing everything.
Every single
He's
episode.
ridiculous, honestly. The first scene was so ridiculous.
I don't know if people
That was
already
so
liked him
funny.
at this point as much as
I would find
No,
it hard to believe I didn't like him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this is like, I don't think we're seeing something you know, that no one else has seen. I feel like everyone who sees what Omar has done in the past however many episodes we watched, there's no fucking way that he's not in people's, like,
and
at
that
least
you
top
are not
3.
and that you're not gonna, but like, who's gonna be top 1? Who's gonna be top 2?
Well, that's also, like, I don't know people's preference, so I'm saying
Yeah.
at least top
Yeah.
3, like, at least.
But like, he's the one, like, how are you not gonna root for him? Literally, how are you not gonna, because we're gonna root for police and see in every episode what they do. I can imagine rooting for Babs. I can definitely imagine rooting for him, you know?
Yeah.
But like, rooting for him to get better, to turn his life around. I can
So like you can root for anyone here to, like, you know, yes, get the business, get the drugs, get the more money.
Exactly.
You know, like, it's...
And you see them killing people?
Like, they fucking rolled up a girl and threw her in the garbage.
There is two sides in me fighting, fighting in me for what they did. Like, I'm so happy at one side they showed that to girl, because like I want her to get the fuck out of that place, because like she could end up the same as that girl, just like because she's right now with D doesn't change anything, you know. They don't care. You saw how they didn't care, and just like that girl is dead, and like they just dumped her in the dumpster, you know.
Like when Dee told the Weebay, when he was like the girl, he's like, it seemed more like a nuisance to him, like, oh, she's dead.
I couldn't care less even before that. That's part of me that like I wanted her to see it with her eyes, not just because he would help police get the case. I don't care about that, but like that she would run away. You know? But at the same time, again, there is a part of me that's afraid now, because potentially that girl could end up dead, even though because of the things we had with Wallace.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's the one who is gonna
exactly. That's
die.
what I was thinking. I think the two of them, like, both could be speaking to the police, and like it's not like both of them are gonna die. And if I'm like betting on who's gonna die, it's gonna be Wallace, just because like they present his story in such a way where it's like, at this point they're kind of making it very obvious that he's about to die. Yeah. Just because like he's saying that he doesn't want to do this anymore, that he wants to go to school, he wants to go to 9th grade, because like he didn't go to...
Like, if there was still part of me that like has been thinking there is a possibility of him getting away, if it was done in a completely different way than like him coming to Dee and telling him how he would like to go to school, I'd be so happy, because like I would think, oh, maybe this is his way of getting out. But just because it was done the way it was done,
he's gonna be the tragedy.
And the fact that he wants to go to school is one more reason why I now think that he's gonna die. And for the love of God, then we saw Jamie hearing about Wallace being drugged and also feeling so bad about everything, being depressed and stuff like that, and him looking at Wallace's picture. Yeah. It just means that they're gonna want to get him and talk to him, and it doesn't matter if Wallace says anything or does anything, they're gonna kill him. Yeah. You know? But like now we had a scene in the yard where was it Poop or who was it? Like Poop. Put.
But you just
I was gonna
like it's so normal to call him Poop, and you called Jimmy Jamie. Because like you said, you continued your sentence, and I was like, "Who's Jamie? Am I missing a guy named Jamie?" Until I figure out what you're talking about.
Yeah, Put went. Was he the one in front of Bodhi who said something about Wallace, or it was?
I mean, he was him, Bodhi, and the D.
And D said,
"Leave him be." Basically.
Yeah, leave him be, and maybe then Put said something or something like that. Because then I thought, oh my God, if Bodhi hears anything.
No, I think he said it to D. I think that's like D was responding to. He was like, I don't know, he's not right, man. He's
but
like whatever.
Bodhi was there.
Yeah, but it was
so
there.
He could have heard.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying you didn't have to tell it to him, but like he could have just heard it. So just that means that like he knows something, and if they find out that like he was in police, they saw him getting or something talking to our guys or something, and then Stringer asks, and Bodhi is gonna come out and say, oh, but like he was upset after that and that, you know. They're not gonna blink twice. They're just gonna go.
Yeah, and like if they have some, let's say, if they have some belief that they have like a rat on the inside, I'm sure that like things are gonna align in such a way that makes it appear as if Wallace spoke, even though he probably is not gonna.
Even though I think he's not.
I think
even
he's
though
not
they
gonna.
could break him, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
But like I just think maybe he saw what's happening on the street, you know, and like he knows that he would end up dead, so maybe he would be. I mean, again, it doesn't matter if he's gonna talk or not. I just think that things are gonna align up, but like it would be, in my opinion, even more tragic if he didn't say anything, you know. That's why I think that maybe he's not gonna say anything, because like it would be even more tragic. If there is a possibility of this being more tragic, you know.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna say anything. I think like just things are gonna happen such a certain way that like they are gonna pin the police finding things out, you know, on him, because like they don't know that it's the wire. They do still think that they could have a mole on the inside, and now they have someone to pin it all out.
Honestly, I just love the irony of how like 2 episodes ago you were so hopeful that he's gonna be the one that's gonna get away, and at the end he's gonna 99% be the one who is gonna die, one of the first ones.
Yeah, well,
so fucking tragic. Yeah, definitely. They wrote his story that he's taking care of some children there, for the love of God.
And that he is so smart. Like that he could have been like, that's what they said. I mean, it was like, you're gonna go to Harvard or whatever, but like we did see that he was, I don't remember in which episode, but like one of the first episodes they were talking about something, and then Wallace did answer something. I was like, and I thought, oh, you're very smart, because like he knew something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he answered something. I can't remember.
I don't know if it was in this episode or the last episode, but the same moment when the girl came into his room to ask him something about math or something like that.
Yeah.
And he talked to
that's it.
He talked to them, and but like that was such a sad scene. When they said like something along the when Wallace explained the situation.
Yeah.
Some situation like
it was like a problem about a bus and people entering. I guess, and how many people are left on the bus, and like it's a pretty simple solution. And he started speaking in the terms of like in the street, the street, and dealing and like everything he was saying. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I literally could not I didn't know what he was saying at all. And the kid immediately answered, you know, correctly, and he was like, how do you know this? And not the previous question. And he's like, well, because if I don't do this calculation right, I'm gonna get hurt.
Yeah. That was so tragic.
I hated that scene. I hated that moment so much.
Yeah,
and so like they really painted him, and clearly he is like he has, like they said, he is very kind-hearted, and he is smart, and he could have been so much more in his life, and all of these people could have been like so much more in their life, and just like they were born into this. Like no one chose this. Like you just are born into this, and like poverty in this awful neighborhood, and it's very hard to get out. No matter how smart you are. And like he's incredibly smart. He's about to end up dead. There are too many signs that he is gonna about to end up dead, and for him to be like this very big tragedy, and to represent all the kids that get stuck in this world and then grow up in it and just, become not good humans as well. And it didn't have to be like that. And it makes sense that they're gonna show that through someone like Wallace. I wonder how that's gonna affect Dee. I think Dee can see similarities between him and Wallace, and Dee is also he's very kind to him as well. I mean, I think generally Dee is also a good-hearted person who has done awful things that he should not just get away with, the girl, I don't know her name, was speaking to the police, and she gave Dee's name for the girl that got that overdosed, I really like him, and I'm still thinking, he should get his, there are dead bodies that are on him, and those people do deserve justice. And again, it's such a shame that he has become this, because everything that we see of him, he would have been just a great person, just a great guy, just a kind-hearted guy.
But he didn't have a choice. He literally didn't have a choice.
Yeah, you just.
So there is always a part of me that that wants him to change his life around.
Yeah.
Honestly, even though yes, he does not deserve it technically, for the things that he has done. But I honestly, in this situation, the way that these people lived, I don't think they have a different choice.
Yeah, so that's what the tough part of this is. They do awful things, and then you see them and you think if you just grew up in different circumstances, you did get stuck in your own circumstances that happened with no fault of your own. And all of this is very much the fault of the country, and again, the systemic racism that takes place. And so you are born into already having to crawl out of a hole, you don't have a start. You already have to crawl out from under this, and it's nearly impossible. That's the tragic part of it. So even though I'm always gonna say he did what he did, and he shouldn't just be able to get away with it, it's always gonna be very tragic for characters like these, who you can see that he would have been just a regular good guy, and now he's this, And so I wonder if there's gonna be this. I wonder if Wallace does die, if he's gonna be, how he's gonna feel about it, if they kill him, because he is already on the edge of it.
But what can he do?
Well, that's, I don't know. This, I could see that Wallace getting killed would be that thing that actually makes him take steps to want to leave this. But okay. I think that he would get arrested or something. I don't think he's gonna get it.
I'm gonna be so pissed off if that's how the story is gonna go.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I just I can't see him getting killed.
I don't want him to after everything, I mean, I know what he has done, but if you can season of him seeing that he's a good guy and him trying to change his life around.
I don't think it's gonna be that long of a thing. Yeah. Maybe by the end of season 2, let's say if he is
that's already a long of a thing.
But I don't think it's gonna be 5 seasons.
No,
of him.
season 2 seasons, that's enough.
Yeah.
If it's not at the end of season 1, then I don't want it.
Well, yeah.
Because at the end of the season 1, fine, that's a good story then. Mm-hmm. But if I'm gonna watch him, then I'm gonna eventually empathize with him and eventually start to root for him.
My best case scenario that is not gonna happen is that if they do kill Wallace and he is killed by the Barksdale men, I would want him to Dee, if he does if this is too much and he wants out, I would like him for himself to go to the police and talk. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be my best case scenario.
You mean talk?
I would give them all up.
Oh, okay, but
I would again start fucking writing things down. Mm-hmm. I would give everyone up, and I don't care. I don't know the thing with don't be snitches. I am snitching.
Yeah, but we haven't been born in the same circumstances.
We have not. No,
we can't talk about things like that.
Sure, that's a thing. No, but also for certain things, I'm sure, don't say certain things. In the terms of someone I love is close to me, did something that's not murder, okay? Because that's crossing lines. Don't just, I didn't see anything. If people around me if I saw someone getting killed, you know what I mean? And like, what the fuck do you mean I'm not telling what I saw? I would be sure I'm afraid for my life. But like, if I want to say, I'm saying, imagine calling that person like something bad.
I agree with you. I completely agree with you. But they have seen a person die when they were 2 years old. Since they were 2 years old, they've been taught that like that's the worst thing you can possibly do. There's no way for them to think that like snitching is not bad. You know what I mean?
No. I didn't clarify myself on who I was talking to. I was talking to people. Because like we have already watched many shows where like people are snitching and whatever, and like the comments, people start acting like they are
I have
like
never
in
seen
this
those
world.
comments.
Oh my god. Like this was happening in Breaking Bad as well.
I have never
like people like they spoke.
Apparently
they
save myself from comments like this. I mean, at least under our reactions.
I don't know. How do they pop up to me? How does that happen?
Because that's why I'm shocked when you're saying things.
Always have like different.
No, that's why I'm shocked when you say things like that. Like you are basically in my mind telling these characters that snitching. And
I mean, like, they are growing up in this culture,
in
like
a completely different world. But like, if you're telling to the to the people who are watching our reaction, then yes,
because like there are certain things that I can already sense coming into the comments, and I think this is one of them. I don't know, for whatever reason, people want to start acting like, oh well, he said so, like they deserve to get. What did we watch? Or did I watch something? It's a similar thing to it's not that similar, but like maybe a bit. Like the last thing we watched on Vinland Saga, Carol beat the girl. There were actually people who were like, well, she's a slave and she disobeyed orders, so like that's gonna be happening. And so like people take these things. They're like, well, in this world, you did this. Let's say you snitched, and so like if someone kills you, that's allowed. Like people think like that. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
But the thing is, people who think like that and me have nothing in common.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why the people who think like that would ever watch us. You know, like I have nothing to say to people who would think watching this show and think that snitching is bad. Watching Vinland Saga and thinking that like slave is not allowed to do anything or something like that.
Or like, oh, it was that time, you know, it was that time.
Explaining so, like, it was that time. You know, like we have nothing in common.
That's so interesting. Like, they can just like shut off any emotion,
humanity,
anything,
fucking humanity.
Anything. So I'm just saying to that like these people, you know, you grow up here in this culture, and so like of course you're gonna be looking at things in a certain, I guess, light, you know. But I'm just saying for the rest of people, because like I can see again there's like specific comments you can just feel coming. I think it's a majority. I hope it's not the majority, but just like let me get ahead of it. I am happy and sad that they showed the girl like the body, because like it could take something that like drastic, let's say to see a dead body who ended up in a dumpster, for her to potentially change her life around. Who is literally you. Yeah. And like that's what she cried to Dee about, like, am I just trash to you? Because like they used this girl, like we saw the whole party, like they were all the girls there were like treated like less than human, really. And they are in the business in what they are. I mean, they're prostitutes, and that entails these people treating them as less than human, you know, because of what they do. Which is awful, but they see them that way. That's why they didn't care that this girl is not breathing. Did they even check up on her? Like she said that she's gonna be sick. He could not care less. Like she is less than human to him, you know.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't think all of them, hopefully, are not the same.
No, I mean,
but like Vibe is obviously
but like see Vibe, Stinkum seems like the type
with
as
them
well.
I think as well, but like I'm just saying not all who are in the game. But I feel like I don't think these like that, you know.
No, but I feel like it's more often than not.
Yeah,
let's say like that. I mean, I whenever I say anything, I never generalize it as a whole. I really want her to get out.
Me too. I can honestly say that like I am in some ways hopeful in that like she could get out, because like I think it's too late for all of us.
Like at this point, I'm like grabbing onto anyone who can exit. Like I'm trying to push them through. You know what I mean? Like just please anything, try to do anything.
Yeah.
I would just really like that, because she is, I mean, she's also just really not a part of anything when you think about it. She's just there existing. You know, she's sort of, she does nothing, you know.
But again, people around her are very dangerous.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, I really hope that this was like a wake up call for her, and then she doesn't end like a body in a dumpster. Yeah. Because like they don't care.
I'm hopeful. I think there is a big possibility for that.
Yeah.
And we also had this scene, the story with Bubs.
I don't know if that's his sister. Like that's how
seems
it maybe
like a sister.
seemed to me.
Yeah. Seems like a sister. It seems like someone who is from his family who cares for him.
Yeah.
But yet she was probably betrayed in his eyes by him millions of times. You know.
I mean, he came and said, "I want to get clean again."
Again, yeah. God knows how many times.
She heard this, yeah.
Even though, like, he's maybe at the point, first time where he actually is thinking about that possibility, you know?
Yeah.
God knows how many times he just said it to get money to do this or that, you know? So in my opinion, that was, like, scenes like that are very emotional for me. And generally, I love the way that this show is representing drug addicts and drugs by itself. The way that, like, I think it just not romanticizing it anyway.
I think shows, I mean, it's not like we watched too many of them, but like sort of like, let's say Breaking Bad and this, they like really concentrate on it, do an honest depiction of it. And it's not like a Hollywood glamour, we're doing coke in the bathroom, we're like partying, whatever, and like everything is fine and well. Like this is really the down low, you know. They threw the yellow tops or whatever, and like everyone was just scrambling to get it, and it was the most awful scene. It's like, and you know that it's addiction is such a horrible thing. Like you lose all of you, and like they're just jumping to the ground to get something, and like it's so awful. And they saw the guy that they saw at the AA meeting, and you know they were talking about how like he's talking about being clean, but like, it's all bullshit.
I mean, that's what his friend is
yes saying. And because like that's what, you know, you see things the way you are, you know. You see things, and how like you see someone talking about that, and you're like thinking, I would lie about that, so like he's lying about that, you know, like you just see it that way.
That's why because of the way that he's talking about getting clean and all of that, I definitely think that maybe that's gonna be a wake-up call for Bubs if he dies.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, just his friend doesn't seem like he's gonna come into any type of
he's I think very young. He even called him that he's green. He just maybe got into this whole game and all of that, you know, into drugs this deeply, you know. So I think like maybe he would have many years before he would even think of, because like he's so addicted right now.
Yeah.
And he's,
well, that's what the guy said that was in the AA meeting. He said like that he is here for his nephew.
Yeah.
And that like he's still young. He's like 24. And so that like it is harder if you're 35, 40, like that's when you're at basically at the end of your life, kind of.
Yeah.
If you're constantly doing drugs, you're at the end. And he asked Bubs, how old are you? And he said young at heart, but like Bubs does seem somewhere late 30s, you know. And I think I wonder if like he is gonna look back at those words if like his friend dies,
definitely,
and his friend is younger, and yet here he is alive, maybe at the age where at this point he shouldn't even be alive, and maybe that's like when he decides to change his life around.
Because even now you
like
see that there is
yeah.
something. You see that there is a part of him that's thinking about it. Like he has some type of motivation to maybe potentially try and change, but like maybe he needs just a little bit more. You know?
That's awful to say, like a person dying. He needs a little more.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it doesn't happen.
I know. I feel like that we're gonna do that storyline with Bubs. Like I feel, you know, for him more than anyone else here, I feel like that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I feel like they're gonna do that storyline.
Yeah, definitely.
At least I hope so. I would love to see a storyline of someone like that who is so fucking low, who has been doing this for God knows how long. You know, he really looks like he has been doing drugs for like 15 years.
Yeah.
All the time. And like he has, let's say, a sister who still clearly loves him because like she's letting him sleep in the basement, telling him, do not, if you get up, I'm gonna call the police, because like she has a daughter, you know, like, and I mean, she can only take so much and like disappointment and everything until it like really wears her down as well, you know, like she has to protect herself. And I would just really love to see him getting away from this world by the end of the show. I just feel like so far at least it does seem that we're gonna get it. But I also, like, I was saying this about Wallace a couple episodes back, and now I'm like, he's dying by the end of the season. So like, you know, life comes at you fast. I guess we'll see.
He's gonna get out of this world as well. Joking. This is a joke. But like, it was funny to me the way you said it. So we also had to play the game.
Oh my god, they were playing basketball. They were going west versus east. I really liked that game. I like how everyone like took it very seriously as well. I like that they were honoring it, because like when they lost and Avon got into the judge's face, I was like, I mean the referee's face, I was like, are you about to like?
I didn't think it was.
Like no, I was not certain. They were losing.
And but like my favorite part of that moment was when two policemen just like stand there and watch, having no idea to maybe check around, see, because like they knew that like many of the people from the pit were there, you know. So they did haven't looked for Stringer, for maybe anybody important, but that's fine. Maybe they didn't expect them. But then Bodhi came and they just talked. Oh, taking a break from my job. Me too. That was so funny to me.
But they have kind of an interesting relationship.
I mean, I would like
they beat him up.
That's what I want to say.
And then like play pool with him, and then he's like, "Well, take me home now because you beat me up. Might as well." Like, they have this thing going on. I don't know. It's kind of like funny, concerning. But like
interesting dynamic.
There are a lot of the moments with the two of them. I don't know their names or whatever. That like I would like call funny, and I would like laugh, but I'm like also so like I think about laughing and I think about how just like realistic that is. I'm like, I can't even fucking laugh. Like so many things in the show are also like, let's say, comedic, but like everything feels very realistic that I cannot I can't. Like, I don't think it's wrong for anyone to laugh if they want, but like I don't know, it feels like it does not feel right for me. But they have, Bodhi and the two of them have an interesting dynamic going on. But we're literally watching the baseball game.
I mean,
it was like,
but in the end they did figure out who Avon is, and they did follow him. And to me it seemed obvious the way they were doing it, but then I thought maybe just like a camera is representing to me that it's obvious, but like maybe they're actually being careful, but like Avon did figure them out, you know.
Well, also I just think Avon is the type that like pays close
attention about his surroundings.
Like I really don't think, I mean, first I was thinking like when they said we have eyes on him and whatever, and they're like going to like surveil him, and Jimmy was like, why? I was like, Jimmy, let's go, you know. And then like after they did all that, and they was like, no, and Jimmy was like, yep, exactly. Exactly, I thought it was gonna go. I was like, yeah, fair, you know, like they cannot get anything on. At least they saw his face.
That's what I think. I disagree. I think that was useful, just seeing his face.
Yeah, but like they didn't have to do surveillance. Like he's here.
Yeah, but like why would they?
No, like I would do. I would do it as well, but like I can understand what Jim is like, we're not gonna see anything, he's careful enough.
Yeah, but like there was a possibility. Maybe if they saw anything, you know, literally anything.
I say this because this is a TV show, so of course they're not gonna get anything, you know what I mean? So like wasting your time. We also had like, let's say, a brief scene, but like with Lester, when he was just like giving out tasks. He said, you follow this and this and this and this. You follow this and this and this and this. And I'm going to follow this and this and this. He is team captain. He is rounding everyone up. He is giving everyone tasks because he is the like mastermind of this entire operation. And he is deciding to follow the money. He is not going for the small cats. He's going for the big cats. And I respect him for it. And he's going to get fired. I can promise you that he is going to get fired. There's no fucking way that you can go against money and senators and presidents and everything else and just like remain unscathed. He is like, they're going to send him back to the, what was he working on previously? He's going to go there. You know what I mean? Like that's not going to be happening because like he is completely right. Like catching low-level drug dealers, you know, like fucking kids basically on corners. And they're not catching the big problems. And that's like never gonna be a thing. That's never gonna be happening. But I like him so much, and I respect him that that's what he's going for. Like, he's fucking following the money trail. Again, it's not gonna...
I mean, okay, it's not gonna work, but I hope that his story doesn't end soon.
I think it's gonna end soon. I think like... I feel like we're gonna have him, you know, through the entire show. And I just think like it's gonna be maybe a constant thing. Like, right now we're here, but like also they have, you know, sort of opened that door with it all being connected to higher ups and everything. And like I feel like it's gonna be a constant thing. And the way that the show is gonna go, because it is very realistic, it's not like they're gonna take down the important people actually, you know. That's just how it seems to me. But I feel like he is gonna be trying until the very fucking end, until he basically, because like now he's back at the job because they forgot about him, you know, because like he was also causing problems for doing his job. I just feel like that could be his, let's say, like, faith.
Yeah.
Because like
again, you think that maybe we're gonna watch 5 seasons of him trying something, and at the end just like realistically get fired and that's it?
Well, it's not like I don't think he's gonna be succeeding. I think he's gonna be, but I don't think he's gonna be succeeding in the bigger fish. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's gonna get...
I mean, maybe at the end, yeah.
Because like, they are making $1 million a month. Like, making political contributions. Like, that is...
Okay,
you know, it's too deep. But like, I just really like him. Top 2.
Yeah,
literally top 2.
He's my second favorite character at this point.
After...
I think after him, as third favorite character... I think at the end it's gonna be Bubs, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if it's just yet. Maybe now it's D and then Bubs.
I'm with you. I was thinking D.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But I feel
Bubs
like,
has potential, and I think at the end of the show, let's say, if the
storyline goes like that, and that's his storyline, that's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
But I would agree with you with at least the top 3, right? Not top 4. Yeah. And talk about number 1.
Number 1.
Like, first,
I love his coat. I know I talk about
like
a lot of fashion
and a shotgun, and here he fucking comes. And everyone runs inside.
And they just drop the bag from the window.
That's all he needs.
And he just gets it. And they're like, oh, we had something and something. What they say, like some gun.
I'm gonna like assume it's something like that we can fight you.
Yeah, some gun or something. And he was like, oh, the hell you are. Just like, literally throw me the cash or something.
Literally, because I can come tomorrow. Yeah. And the day after tomorrow. And the day after tomorrow. But like, then I'm gonna put a bullet in all your bags. Because like... you made me come again. You know what I mean? But like, everyone runs away from him. Like, he has this reputation. Like, and that's all he fucking needs. Everyone runs away, and they just like drop. They can't even come to him to give it to him. And he's like, fair enough.
No.
And walks away with it.
Walks away.
And then gives it to the coach for free and be like, give me the phone.
Yeah. And he gets the pager.
The only reason Avon is alive right now is luck.
This was luck.
This is literally luck.
He didn't shoot really precisely, you know?
Well, because like
he started running.
Because like that exact moment is when Avon like realized that something is off because fucking Weebay came right then and there, you know? But like
literally luck.
Literally luck. That's the only way he got.
He got shot in the shoulder, right?
Omar, yeah.
Yeah, Omar. But that's gonna be fine.
That's gonna be completely fine. Yeah, that's no problem. But he didn't manage to get Avon. But look, you managed to make him afraid. You managed to make him paranoid now and to look over his back. That also means that next time it's not gonna be as easy to get to him. I'm not saying this was easy, but like he did only have to like ring 2 times and like Avon exited, and like you did catch him when he was like not with any of his like crew. And so like now especially it's not gonna be easy to get to him at all.
I mean, it's gonna take 4 episodes.
Yeah, but like see, this was kind of Avon was, let's say, not doing anything in regards to Omar, because again Stringer told him I think we should just chill the situation out, and let's say he did chill the situation out. Now it's gonna be anything but chill. Does he know who shot at him? I'm gonna assume
no, 100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume
if he didn't see Weebay saw.
Yeah, Weebay at this point is bad luck, but also he did save your ass. But like,
but
2
like
times
there
people
is
get
two
shot.
things. Yeah, I think he's gonna. The thing is with Avon, he's gonna again want to now be even more pissed off, want to get after him. But like, I think now he's afraid of him.
Yeah, but like that makes it fucking worse. You know, I can imagine him yelling at people, being like, "Get me him, like find him, put this much amount on his head because like he is hurting his pride. He is making him afraid." Yeah. Oh my god!
I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm
gonna fucking enjoy it.
I feel like it's better that he survived that. He's allowed to be paranoid.
Yeah.
Like it makes it worse for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this is so great now, and Omar. Fascinating. Just what a fucking character.
I mean, let me just tell you, I would not go running in the house if Omar came. I would want to meet him.
Me too. I just really enjoyed all of this.
Everything.
Like, I feel like every episode is like better than the previous one. I just feel like every episode is better and better.
Or it's just me going to love,
I can tell
more and more. Yeah.
I can tell if it's because just like me
episode 1
being
was perfect.
more and more
so
invested.
Like, yeah. I think it's more like that.
Maybe.
And the story is pretty.
But I just think the story is getting better as well. I don't think it's just us being blind.
But like it was amazing from the first episode.
No, I think yes, I think it absolutely was. But I just think they're doing such a great job at like
showing everything,
showing the characters and moving the plot and keeping everything very interesting.
I agree. I completely agree.
I think this is like
everything
10 out of 10, like 11 out of 10.
I don't know how we watched these shows.
What do you mean?
For many shows that we last watched, we talk the same things.
Yes, but I just feel like we did speak the same things. But like in the past 2 years, let's say,
we watched the best shows.
Like my top 4 shows of all time, we watched in the past 2 years on this channel. So like
I know, I agree.
Things like this, just like we fucking watched Breaking Bad, we watched Better Call Saul, we watched Attack on Titan, we watched Fullmetal Alchemist.
We watched Avatar.
Like literally, of course I'm gonna say this is the best thing I watched because like they have jumped through
after that
all the other shows.
Yes, also for me now watching Vinland Saga. Before that, watching Mr. Robot. Those are also 2 of my
incredible shows
who are going on my top something. You know.
Yeah. So like I just feel like we are racking it up with
you just have to realize that like our words, these don't have less value now because like we're saying it all over again. They don't. It's just like
I just think we keep watching really good shows.
Exactly. That we haven't watched before for some unapparent reason, you know?
Yeah.
Thank God we stopped. Both Breaking Bad and Fire. Thank fuck we stopped, you know? Exactly. Okay,
now we
guys.
get to enjoy it.
And you get to watch us.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
It's like it's there. It's like say thank you for us.
The privilege that you have.
What a privilege for you guys that we stopped watching it.
Let's stop it right here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.